Welcome back to Labyrinth Zone.
Act 2.
That was only the first act.
Sorry.
I hate this level. This is like where most people die.
Oh yeah?
Like they can't get past Labyrinth. I tried doing a run with Richie fairly recently, but we were unable to defeat Eggman in this level. We lost all our lives.
Oh no.
And the continues are not very generous in this one. Like, you get them and stuff, and you get 3 lives per continue. But if I used a continue, it takes you back to Act 1.
Oh.
And that's not very fun.
Yeah. It's like a punishment, I guess, so.
Yeah. But I guess for the sake of completing this, I know a cheat code to access the level select. So I guess worst case scenario, I can do that.
Okay.
To show the entirety of the game. Hopefully I don't have to.
Yeah, hopefully not. Yeah, it's interesting because I often associate Sonic with Richie.
Yeah, he's alright at it.
I just know that he is like a Sonic fan.
Yeah.
Like how when I think of Donkey Kong, I think of Keegan. It's kind of like that.
I see. I think Richie's more a fan of like the developers behind Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, Richie's like a pick stuff apart kind of guy.
Yeah, he's always been that way.
Yeah. It's kind of fun. He knows lots of stuff. Actually, we should have him on to tell us all about...
Oh, he'll just go on about Christian Whitehead.
That's true. He's a bit of a fan.
Yeah. I mean,
we'll
don't get me wrong, Christian Whitehead's great.
We'll get him to play like Sonic Mania.
Yeah,
something.
we'll get Christian Whitehead on here. We'll get him to play Sonic Mania.
Yeah, our buddy Christian Whitehead. You know, he just lives downstairs. No
Yeah, Christian Whitehead, can you please comment on the episode here that you will be coming over to play Sonic Mania with us?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, he's the guy who's always throwing the video games out the window for us. In case you wonder.
Oh, I haven't actually uploaded any of that footage that I've drawn.
Well,
but yeah, we keep finding games on the lawn, I guess. It's not very well explained, but I mean, how deep do we need to go into it?
No, people need to understand, how are these squirrels getting video games? Doesn't make any sense.
Oh, we find them.
There you go. That's your explanation. We find them. How do we find them? Because Christian Whitehead throws them away.
Yeah, because Christian Whitehead's like a very
He's
impatient...
Like, forget this game, I could make a better one. And then he does.
Yeah, he really does. Like, oh man, when we get to Sonic and Knuckles, it's just gonna be hell.
Yay!
Sonic and 2 is the highlight, and then it's... like, it picks up really nice from here.
How many series can you say that, though? That, like, the sequel... like the second movie in the trilogy or like the second game in the trilogy is like the pinnacle. It's the best.
I feel that way about the 2003 Ninja Turtles trilogy as well, like their games.
Oh,
I feel the second one is the best.
Battle 2 or
Battle
whatever?
Nexus.
Battle Nexus. Yeah.
Okay, the official name, put it on screen here. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Battle Nexus.
Yeah, it's weird. Act 3. How many is there always at 3 acts?
I think there's one level that's only 2 acts.
Is that like at the end?
Yeah, it's like near the end. So this level loops infinitely unless I jump onto a specific platform. Here it is.
Interesting. And in Sonic 2 are there always 3 acts?
Sonic 2? No. There's only 3 acts in one level. That's Metropolis.
Oh.
Because I think by Sonic 2 they realized how tedious it is to have 3 acts on the same theme.
Yeah.
Like, 2's enough, man.
Or even if they weren't in order, I guess, but I guess they wouldn't make any sense narratively, but...
Yeah. I'm not really sure what the whole narrative is. When I was younger, I always kind of felt that these were several short stories.
Oh.
Not one continuous story for Sonic, where he's on, like, this big, long adventure, but rather a whole bunch of short adventures.
Just a whole bunch of times that he happened to encounter Eggman.
Well, I was trying to, I guess, figure out, like, how would Eggman find the time to come up with all these contraptions? I don't know. Like, did he pre-build a whole bunch and then he was just coming at Sonic with all of them?
Yeah, I see what you're saying, like... He was just ready with this whole thing. But I guess it's more like he took over the whole area and Sonic's trying to get through. somewhere.
I figured Eggman's causing trouble in this area, and Sonic came to save the day.
Alright.
Because that's what he does.
I guess. Yay, rings.
Yeah, this third one is... Sometimes I get game over here.
Man, they're not even the same speed.
No.
I'm sure that's intentional, but it just trips you up.
What's even like more frustrating is like the next level is significantly easier, and I feel like it should have been like level 2 because it kind of goes to that level of difficulty.
I see.
So yeah, they kind of.
So you're okay with increasing level difficulty as long as it's actually sequential?
Yeah.
I feel like
because I feel like you would learn how to better handle Sonic and all the like traps that he has to deal with.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna say, I feel like a lot of those, like, phone games where it's, like, you do puzzles in order to progress through.
Oh, those are pay to play, stupid.
Yeah, so, but with a lot of them I've noticed that it feels like it gets a little more difficult, and then, like, you'll hit, like, one of those paywall levels where it's just so difficult that you practically need to pay for power-ups just in order to beat it. And then maybe, like, if you don't, you just struggle through, you'll play it like 50 times eventually, you just get lucky and you beat it. And then the next levels will be, like, so easy. And I feel like they do that to, like, hook you back into feeling like spending your time on this.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay,
well,
I'm not
there, but
I'm not
here
bad
it
at
doesn't
it.
make much sense.
Yeah, in a
I already bought
console
the whole
game. It's like, yeah, what are you, why the difficulty gap? I guess maybe to make you feel like so accomplished for beating it? I don't know. It's weird that the bubble appears like higher than you're standing. Like you have to jump for it.
Oh, yeah. I guess it's so that it doesn't interrupt Sonic if he's moving quickly.
Mm. You're giving them the benefit of the doubt.
I am.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that that couldn't be it, but...
Sega's not all bad, I just think they're stupid.
They're not all bad. But I do think that there's a lot of, like, not taking the right things from certain
also,
games.
I just want to point it out, like, most of the levels I can get through in, like, 2 minutes. I've been here over 4.
Wow.
And all 3 levels are like that.
Yeah. It's just a long act or whatever. Not act.
Yeah. Those were well-placed grounder bots.
Yeah, because you
For once.
Like, it looked cool that you beat them like that.
Alright, hopefully I can convince the water to come back down or I'm gonna die. Okay, here we go. So the trick here is that I need to get onto this final cork.
Before it rises.
Yeah. So I think what they want me to do is go onto an earlier cork and then just kind of work my way over to it.
I see.
That's the only way up.
But yeah,
if you don't jump off it, you get squished, and I'm trying to outrun the water. Because this is where you die 9 times out of 10.
Well, shit.
I think Eggman appears around here too. You have to chase him out.
Oh my god.
And then there's going to also be like fireball things and spikes.
Just throw everything at you.
Pretty much. It gets a little intense here.
But yeah, I feel like sometimes Sonic or Sega doesn't take the right feedback from games. Like, people complain about things and then they're like, oh, okay, well let's do none of that ever again. You know, and it's like, no, you just needed to tweak it. It was almost perfect, and then it's just gone. And then they do something totally different. That's nuts.
Eggman got away.
Is that bad?
I'll let him.
Neil just like made this like whatever gesture. Like, oh whatever.
I lived.
Yeah.
How's that?
I mean, does it affect the game in any way?
I don't think so.
So, and you're not getting all the Chaos Emeralds probably, so...
Well, I've got more than half of them.
Starlight Zone? Oh, I just mean, how many chances do you have left? You said you weren't necessarily going to get them all.
Well, there's Starlight, Scrap Brain, and then I think that's it. So I've got 4 more chances.
Okay.
Because
so it could happen.
You can't get it at the end of the 3rd act because Eggman's there.
Yeah.
Okay, I see your game. Yeah, I feel like this should have been like level 2.
Yeah.
Because it's quite a bit chiller.
Maybe they just thought, like, playtesting, like, damn, that level is so fucking annoying. People are not going to want to keep playing if they play that level, and it's so annoying, and then, like, the next one is even harder. So we gotta, like, give them a little chill, so they can relax again.
Yeah.
Get their focus back. Yeah.
Also, I remember liking this music quite a bit. Colton and I used it as a placeholder in the Sinners video game.
Oh, nice.
God damn. Well, it's hard to tell. Everything's green.
Okay.
You know, it's hard to tell what the hazards are.
Sure.
Also, the game encourages me to go fast, and it's like, if I don't go fast, I get punished. And if I go fast, I get punished.
You just get punished for playing.
Pretty much.
Run.
That's not gonna work.
Run and never return.
Run away, Sonic. Yeah, I was kind of wondering, like I make comics. That's no big surprise to anybody who's been on the channel for a little while.
Yeah.
But I've been kind of playing around with coming up with my own Sonic story.
Oh yeah.
And I'm wondering how much I should go into that, if at all.
What do you mean go into it?
Like, should I talk about it?
Oh, I tend to be on the side of not talking about a project until it goes live.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I mean,
just let it know it's something I've been kind of thinking about.
Yeah, he hasn't, like, gotten that far into it yet.
Yeah, I've just done a couple of sketches of the characters and kind of conceptualized relationships.
Yeah.
What happened to my speed?
I don't know. You just, like, stopped. Neil and I do this thing where, like, usually when we're trying to get tired, we'll come up with, like, crazy reboots of things. And so when Neil first brought it up, I thought that that's what we were doing.
Well,
just coming up with, like,
sort of
hypothetical, if you had to, you know, do a Sonic story, what would you do?
And knowing me, I probably won't go through with it. I'm usually more into doing my original stuff.
Yeah, I really like the series that you're working on right now, so I don't really want you to, like, abandon it in order to do fan stuff.
I have no plans on abandoning Nick Polar Bear.
Okay. It's my jam.
Yeah, also Nick Polar Bear is kind of like my baby series, you know?
Yeah.
It's got the most emotional weight for me.
I see.
So
you
I
care
want it to
about
succeed.
it too much, yeah.
It's not like something I just whipped up overnight on MSN chat. Looking at you, missing pins.
MSN chat. That is not something that everyone watching this video will remember.
It was a thing, and I did it.
Oh my god, MSN Messenger was my life. My life.
Alright, is Neil gonna get the Chaos Emerald?
I don't know.
The more
Let's
Chaos
see.
Emerald Sonic has, the less Eggman has.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Does that mean he'll stop putting baby animals in robots?
No, he's always gonna do
What
that.
a dick.
It's what he does.
That's animal cruelty, Eggman.
No, he has like a reward system in there to keep the. You know, like the
They're
whole.
happy, basically, what you're saying. They like being confined in the
Not
robot.
necessarily, but they get rewarded for working.
Okay.
You like.
I
you know,
I
like
do
the
know what you're
concept
talking
of the
about.
hamster-powered engine.
Yeah. Okay.
It's basically that.
All right.
You know, you place a carrot in front of the hamster, and he runs, and eventually he'll catch the carrot, and then he gets to eat it.
Right.
Yeah.
But did
No.
he consent to being in the thing?
No, actually, I think
Did
I
not.
remember reading in the comic series or something, the robot sucks blood out of the enemy, the
Ew.
animal inside.
Ew.
Yeah. but not enough to kill it.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
I don't
Eggman's
like that.
blood-powered robots.
No, that's gross.
Now I gotta get him out because I feel
No.
guilty.
Uh,
I'm gonna get this one.
I don't know. Don't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got a couple of weak spots. It's about the timing.
Alright. Frick. No, I don't like that. I thought Eggman was one of those, like, it's one thing to threaten people, but
That's not like
actually
Eggman.
hurting them is going too far.
I'm not really sure what Eggman's goal in that show is.
He just hates Chris.
Well, who doesn't? Chris is annoying.
I gotta tell you something.
Yeah.
I've never watched an episode of Sonic X.
Yes, you have.
No.
Yes, you have.
When?
Like, pretty early in our relationship, we watched the first 4 episodes together.
Oh, I don't remember them.
Yeah, no, you don't remember anything we watch.
Fuck off. I don't remember anything we watch.
I feel that
That's
way.
not true. I mean, to be fair, we've been together for like over a decade.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't remember watching it.
Well, we did. And,
I believe you. I don't remember the content of it.
it was boring.
There you go. Show sucked. I forgot I even watched it.
Okay, so Sonic.
You can't.
I guess Sonic is in some unspecified battle with Eggman, and in a last-ditch effort to get Sonic away from his base, Eggman uses chaos control in quotation marks,
Okay.
and that warps Sonic, Eggman, and a bunch of animals within a certain radius, I guess, into Chris's world. And they all get scattered, and Sonic gets noticed by military and stuff, and they're like, what the heck is that?
Yeah.
They try to capture him, and Sonic runs away. And,
That's fair.
long story short, Sonic ends up trapped in Chris's pool, and he starts drowning. Chris, doing something useful for this first and only time in the series, rescues Sonic from the pool, and Sonic is like, hey,
Thanks.
you're probably a cool guy, if you went out of your way to save a hedgehog you don't even know. And so they agree to become friends, and Sonic just like mooches off of Chris, lives in his attic. And then Sonic
Alright.
is watching TV there. He's like fascinated with it, because I guess I don't have TV in his world.
Oh, weird. Yeah.
And on the news, they're going like, oh, check out this like bizarre species we discovered, and we're gonna like experiment on it.
Oh no.
And it's cream.
No.
So Sonic figures out where that laboratory is, and then he goes and rescues Cream.
They're just like casually on the news, like, hey, we're gonna experiment on this animal we found.
Yeah.
That's fucked
And that's
up.
weird because Cream can talk.
Yeah. Be like, oh, we found a human with blue skin. We're gonna, like, torture it.
Yeah.
See what happens.
I don't know. Cream's too human-like for...
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I could see them thinking Cream might be an alien,
Yeah.
but I don't know. The show's messed up.
Da-da-da-da.
And then Sonic rescues Cream, and I think that's about where we stopped, because then I think Knuckles and Amy were trapped in a sewer together, and Knuckles got them out, and... Ah, jeez. Alright, so there's 2 strategies to this. I can either throw the mines into Eggman, or I can have Eggman drop the mine, and then I can bounce into him.
Oh, I wondered
Yeah.
what you were doing.
I was trying to throw the mines at him at first. But I guess bouncing is probably easier. But anyway, once Knuckles and Amy came into the picture, Knuckles is like, screw you guys, I'm a-going home. So Knuckles basically never hangs out with them.
Okay.
And then they decided to go to the beach.
But
And Sonic doesn't know how to swim, and...
Can he go home? I don't understand.
No, he can't, so Knuckles made a home.
Oh, okay.
But he didn't want to live with Chris, while
Basically.
Amy, Sonic, and Cream did.
He's just a loner.
Yeah. Which is, fair enough. I guess that's always been Knuckles, but Knuckles is
Yeah.
kind of an asshole in Sonic X,
Oh well.
where I think Knuckles is more like socially...
Inexperienced.
Yeah. Like, he might be rude, but not intending to be.
Yeah. Like in Boom, I feel like he doesn't have any bad intentions in Sonic Boom.
I really like him in the video game for Sonic Boom. I feel like that's one of my favorite Knuckles incarnations.
Yeah, I don't understand why Amy is so rude to him in that game.
Scrap brain.
Scrap brain. Your brain is scrap.
There's so many traps in this one.
Well, I mean, you can't even walk.
Dead.
That's it?
Yeah.
It's just death.
And there's a lot of that
Alright.
in this level.
God damn.
I'm just gonna jump over those.
That's a good plan.
Forget the rings. Caterpillar's back.
Caterpillar. See your pal?
Let's go this way.
Ooh. These are tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you could get squished.
But anyway, Boom Knuckles.
Yeah.
In the game, he's
fine.
friendly, he's encouraging everybody, and he's like enthused for everyone, and then Amy's just kind of an asshole to him.
Yeah.
Also, I thought it was strange that Amy would shout things like, "Girl power!"
Yeah, I feel like...
as if Sonic and friends were questioning her ability because she's a girl, because they never do.
Yeah, I feel like she's too focused on, like, proving that girls can do stuff, but, like, nobody ever said they couldn't.
Yeah.
And it isn't like in that series they mock girls or anything. Because, like, in the show, there's another female character, there's Styx, and she's nuts in a different way. She's kind of that character that, like, everyone acts like she's nuts, but she's the only one who actually, like, knows what's going on half the time.
Which makes her not really crazy.
Yeah. So it's like, insanity is, like, in the eye of the beholder, I guess.
Yep. To start.
I think that that's just, like, one of those things, though, with comedy, is that characters are going to be, like, ridiculous and unrealistic.
Yeah.
And so, you can't, I don't know, I guess you can't assume, like, oh, well, the female character has to be, like, a perfect representation of all girls, or what, you know what I mean?
I think Amy is the least well-handled character in the series, both cartoon and game.
Yeah, I agree. She's very inconsistent.
She's just whatever the show needs her to be. Like, one day she's a badass archaeologist, the next day she's, like, known for her interior decorations.
Yeah.
Then the next episode, she's like a culinary artist.
I don't know that that really helps the show, though. It just makes her seem really unstable. And you kind of understand why, like, Sonic wouldn't be into her.
Yeah.
Because she's just nuts.
That's a spawn point? If I die, I better jump right away.
Yeah, what the hell? This game, it just wants to kill you.
Yeah.
They were like, oh,
well, this is like Eggman's lair.
You thought that last place was hard. Haha. Wait till you get a load of scrap brain.
Yeah, this is like Eggman's base.
Okay, so he doesn't want Sonic to make it through.
Yeah, he doesn't want Sonic to be in here. That's why he included all these nice ramps and tunnels.
I was gonna say, what's the point of this area, though?
I don't know. I guess this is where Eggman makes robots dead.
No! Fuck! That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, I guess they wait until you get out of that area, maybe?
I don't know. I have to, like, wait a second for everything to load, because I can't move Sonic at first.
I was confused why there was rings there.
Yeah, I remembered it. Blind jumps.
Hooray.
Hooray! Alright!
Alright! You made it.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
Thanks.
I don't want to go that way anyway.
Too bad. Yeah,
and there's a flamethrower at the end of it, too.
It's like, what the fuck? Game over. That's it.
We're gonna bust a nut.
This game.
This game.